Well, another day in again. Today wasn't too bad. The sun was out, but it turned cold. I was out in the veranda, and I don't know, it just turned cold. I was only for about half an hour and I came back in. Hi, Brian. And it just went that way all day, and the direction of the wind changed, and it was kind of wintry, to tell you the truth. And a number of fellows get by with woolly bonnets on and gloves, so I done the right thing coming back in. Hi, Marlon. So, a couple of things before we start. Hope you've all got a wee drink, so cheers for a Monday night. I don't usually drink on Monday night, I usually play bowls on Monday night. Anyway, first of all, someone made comment on my tie last night. Now, do you know, I got that presented when I was a volunteer of the year for the Kilt Walk. And that was the Kilt Walk tartan before Sir Tom Hunter took over. So, just some information for you. The other thing is, I enjoyed my Easter egg last night with a whiskey. Hi Robert, hi Laura, hi Ross, hi Matthew. Matthew again, Lisa Tierney. And I really enjoyed all the Lint Easter egg with malt whiskey. Fantastic. So tonight, I'm going up market. I've got a Heidi gourmet, but I don't think I'll be able to manage it on the one night. I'll need to wait and see, but we can try and see. Anyway, tonight, you'll be wondering how it says flicks, and I hope you all know what a flick is. I hope I didn't catch you out now. Who checked up in the dictionary what flick was, right? Well, that's the pictures in my day. We call it, we're going to flicks. So that's what it was. We're going to pictures. But Friday night was the night that my mother and my sisters get treated to pictures. As soon as my dad came in, he got his tea put on the table, handed all his wages, and that was us. We were off. My mother says, right, we'll see when we come back. And that was us. We walked along the road, we went to Alex, and we stopped a wee sweet shop. Hi Siobhan, Robert, Jack, and Ross Kirtland. I went to a sweet shop. It was Nanny's, that's what it was. And we got a quarter of candy balls and a quarter of tablet. And there wasn't much, but it meant a lot to us on a Friday night. And then we stood in the queue, and then we got treated. We went up the stair, and that was absolutely marvellous, up the stair. You felt posh getting up the stair. So that was us. And what happened? It was great. We were in there 6:30. You didn't come out to about 10:30. Great value for money then, I must admit. You started off with the Bee movie, then you had the Patty News, then you had the Big movie, then you had a sing-song. Oh, the words come up for the top 10 stuff, and the wee bouncing ball told you all the words. And I remember one of them. Do you remember Frankie Lane? When you walk in the garden of Eden. Right, that's enough of that wee man. And then after that, God Save the Queen come on. And we all stood up. And that's what it was. A full night entertainment, no hassle, and that was it. On the road home, went for a wee bag of chips. And you're lucky if you go with my sisters and my mother and that, you're lucky if you get 1.5 chips. But anyway, that was a Friday night. Scenario, and every Friday night done that, so it was absolutely. Hi John, hi Winnie, hi Liz. So that was what we were. But do you remember? Maybe you'll not remember. Do you remember all around about the town? There was beech nut chewing gum machines. It had a wee arrow on it. You put in a penny, you turned it round, and you got about 4 chocolates. And then what did you do? The boys, we ran round a lot of the streets to see where the rest of the machine was, because if the arrow was picking the right way, you got a free packet. So you wasted your time going away around there. You could be around there for about an hour running all the machines. You didn't get right in the right position. Now, The other used to be the highlight was when the shows came. Oh, it was on a Friday night as well. Absolutely magic. And my older sister, because she was working in the mill at the time, she had a couple of bobs. So she treated me. So we used to go, and we always headed to win a goldfish. Do you remember it? All these empty goldfish balls, and you're lobbing a boy trying to get it in the middle. So sometimes you're fortunate and you got it in the middle. Now the guy stretches up. Well, listen, do you like my tie? Eh? Dennis the Menace. I bet you no many have got Dennis the Menace ties, I'll tell you right now. So, he picks up, he brings down this wee plastic bag with a goldfish in it. Right? Then he goes, have you got goldfish food in the house? Well, if you don't have goldfish, you didn't have goldfish, but we had goldfish. So we had goldfish for us. I said, no, that's all right, pal. You took it home, right? And I don't know what happened, because then you maybe need to go and buy a goldfish bowl, right? But the fish didn't last that long. Sometimes they're dead the next morning or the following morning, so it's a Swiss. So that was another thing in the shows. It was really absolutely magic. Even you used to get the duck with numbers under it. And if you picked up an even number, Bob's your uncle, a goldfish. Hi, Mary. Oh, here we go. Here's Nicola. Hey, a lot of new people watching tonight. Yeah, the ticket sales must have went really well today. Aye, I must admit. So, what about the boyhood shenanigans, right? Now, you must have been yourself. You must have been up to all the dodges and that, maybe not so much the lasses. But one of the favourite ones was Hudge Cunny Hunch. Now, I don't know what you call it down here, but what it was, with all the tenements there, the front one put their hand against the wall, right, bent their back. The next one came and stuck their head between the legs of that one in front, and they'd have bent back. So it could maybe be about 3 or 4 in that row, right? Then the other team had to jump and try to get on as forward as you could. And the ones that held on without falling off won. But all the mothers played unbelievable. And what they done was they tucked their frocks into their knickers. Wasn't any problem nowadays. And that was it. So the mothers all joined in the games. And what did we do? Skipping ropes. And it was a washing rope there. For a washing line, that was the length of it, because it wouldn't fall with the street. And there must be about 6 or 7 and you could time it. But it was absolutely, it was great. It was poetry in motion. You see all the jumping at one time, etc. It was great. So, then what did we have? We'd kick the can. I don't know if you remember doing the kick the can, but anyway. And did you ever do relievers? We done that. Somebody was in the den, and you managed to get back in time and that, and you rattled this metal door. Where we stayed, I stayed next door to Robertson's Jam Work. And that was good, right? Because if you timed it right, the lorries are coming up the street with the fresh fruit, strawberries and that kind of stuff to make the jam. So if you slowed down, we jumped on the van and came out with some fruit up your jumper, just tucked up your jumper. But one of the boys, he broke his ankle and he'd a stookie on, right? But a daft beggar, but he jumped on a knot to get some fruit, and he couldn't get off in time. So the lorry drove it in the factory and he got nabbed. That was the end of him. So he didn't pick the fruit. Hello, Margaret, Carol Ann. So that was, and then we played bills. Brilliant. You'd steal his. If Emily got a ball bearing, that was you. It smashed all the glass ones out the road. And then he played squarey as well. So he played squarey as well. Aye, right, okay. What's that one there? Aye. Then the other thing we used to do was, where I stayed, there was 3 streets, or around the 4 streets on a square, right? And all the back doors are all joined together. So you run through them all. And you had to watch very carefully, whose sheets that you'd try to duck under, because nearly all white sheets in the wash shoes, and they're blowing the wind, and you're playing games and you're ducking underneath. And then the other thing, we try to play cricket, and you mark the wickets on the door with chalk, and you're playing that way. And that was the wash house door. And you done that as well. So he kept busy all the time. Well, so you go, aye, okay, right. Oh, another thing as well is, you'd holes in the grass because you're playing bowls, and the grass wasn't cut because everybody ran over it. It was a big common playground. But here, lo and behold, the next street, we called it a private garden. Oh, they had their grass all done, it was all cut lovely, and they had flowers on the borders and all this. Put the rest of us to shame, but we didn't have any room for all that kind of stuff. So what we used to do is balance on the wall, and then try and jump into the private garden and run through the close. But see if you're only fast enough, you get caught. And then you come round and chap the door, and you get a row off your mother or your dad, whatever it may be. So that was a private garden, so we're into it as well. So what else we went to? Now, you might think this is terrible, but we have a tenement, right? We used to run a line, chap the door and run away, and somebody would come to the door and see what's into there. But the other one we done was, we tied the two doorknobs together, right? Because they're a wee bit angle. So you tied one, tied the other one, a wee bit of rope, and then you chapped the both doors. No, they couldn't open their doors. Couldn't open the wide. They were wondering what was going on. And then when they found that out, right, and they shut the door again, we came down the stairs, untied it, and then we chapped the door. And then when they come back and opened the door, well, they opened okay and that. But there was two occasions, right? I must admit, I don't think any slept that night. Anyways, one of the neighbours, right, the two, they're spinsters, right? And unfortunately one of them died, right? And I don't know if you remember it, but they used to have a wake in the house, right? So we seen this queue in the close, right? So we joined the queue in the door, right? And they were all getting in this room and going round in a circle, right? Going in a circle in here, oh, wait a minute, I'll never know you drink. They're walking in a coffin. And as you walk by, right, all it was there was a woman's head, and she was in a gown and all that, and that. Jeez, she's seen us and that, what a fright we got. But you couldn't run out because there was a queue behind you. You had to walk right round in that. Oh, that was terrible. My mother gives a row that night when I tell her what we'd done. And then the other one he used to do as well was, the house down the staircase, right? It had a family of 12, right? And it was a christening one day. And they had the wee tea in the house down the stair, and it was bloody mobbed. And there was a queue outside as well to go and see the wee wedding, right? But when you're in, you got what you call a breakfast biscuit, right? And what it was it was 2 tea biscuits, butter and marge, and in it, in certain ones, right, you got a coin, right? So you tell it under, it just gives you a bit of the biscuit, and you broke your teeth. And that's what it was then. So we queued up, and then, but you get fly for it, we went in twice, and they went, right, on your bike. So that was another experience, what we done. And the other one as well was, used to steal the apples. Oh, but see the guy who owned the orchard just up the road for us, he was a bit of a guy, you know that, because he on top of the dike, he'd be glass, so when they did in the dike, they put glass in it and all that, so you had to watch what you're doing. So what you used to sometimes do is, if somebody had a jumper, you folded it and flung it over the tap, right? And then you come over, but depending whose jumper it was, the glass might have caught the jumper and it was wrapped. So you managed to come over the apples, but somebody's jumper get wrapped in. But that's what you done in the days. That's terrible. That's cruelty to kids looking for an apple for nothing. But see, when you get apples, oh, top it's sour. Oh, dearie me. You'd have served belly for about a couple of days. It definitely was. So I would say that's nearly all my wee stories for tonight. And I must admit, I'm getting great people making remarks. Very good remarks, I must admit. So far nobody's stuck the bullet in me, so it can't be that bad. So have a good night now. It's Monday night, and unfortunately I'm having another wee swallow again, and my Easter egg as well. So tatty bye now. Do your tell. Stay in. Okay. Do more things with. Do different things. Get the photographs out, memories, and same as me. All of a sudden something got in my head and went, I'm going to talk about that tonight. So, all the best. What an excuse tonight. I must have, what an excuse to have another bit of Easter egg. I don't know what I'm going to watch tonight because some of that telly. Well, see some of these news programmes. They repeat all day. It's absolutely rubbish. Channel 4's no bad. And then the RT, it was okay. It could be something different, but BBC, what is it like? Absolutely. Thank God I'm paying a licensing now for it. Do you know that? It's a waste of bloody time. Anyway, that's my great bye for the night. Take care. Hi Robert. Hi Ian. Take care. All the best. And hope to see you tomorrow night. Bye bye.